name's Kate.
Yeah.
And my name is Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we are Dubarray. Basically we're sort of like the core act of Dubarray, but the family extends to 3, 4, 5 piece.
Mm-hmm.
As the duo, we play sort of live lounge music, and then when we get the full band incorporated, it gets quite epic and quite high energy. Basically, Kate and myself, we're married.
Okay.
So I've been playing in rock bands for many, many years, and Kate was a sort of solo musician for a while, and we never really, when we first got together, it wasn't like, all right, we're going to do this musical project, and we never really...
just grew.
It did. Just sort of, took wings the further down our relationship and the more comfortable we got with each other.
I was the groupie when you were in the rock band for a little while. Yeah. But then we formed another band, reggae funk band called Kindred.
All right.
Still doing a bit of that as well. And then during Kindred, we were writing Dubarray tracks for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of started off as a side project really, and then sort of grew wings and grew a life of its own and became quite much bigger than what Kindred was doing. And about 2 years ago when we released the album, we just decided to take off over to Europe and see what would happen, and we hit the road over there, and then got picked up by a few agents and ended up playing about 80 shows in the 6 months, and then things started moving from there.
That was a bit of a play on words, just mucking around one day, because dub, essentially the genre of dub music is quite, vast and eclectic, and that's what our music is. And then, Dubarray, we popped the array on the end, and it just, for us, the definition is just an array of positive energy,
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, there's a lot of different because we're just big lovers of music, of all kinds. As I said, I was from a rock band for many years and that, but I still love my electro house and dub reggae and breakbeat and everything. And Kate, we've got very, very similar music tastes. A lot of the main influence for this music is probably like Every Corporation, and Groove Armada, St. Germain. That was the initial sort of spark of it, and then our own influences from, I think, past lives started coming in there, and
Right.
a bit of Delirium and Sarah McLachlan. Kate's a big fan of Sarah McLachlan, so it's sort of just all moulded together, and we've found our own little flavour now. So. So the full band, when we have the full band in, I guess the core of the main live act is the 3-piece, with our drummer Damien Campbell.
3-piece being vocal, guitar and drums? Or?
So Kate plays keys and main vocalist.
Right.
And then myself on guitar, samples and vocals as well. And then Damien, we call him the 4-armed monster because he's just an absolute guru on drums and percussion. And he's quite talented in that area. So that's like the solid foundation. And then we have other musicians that we bring in. Chelsea plays saxophone, and then a guy named Adam Scriven, who's also a great solo artist himself, but he comes in and plays percussion and didgeridoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, those guys would be joining us in Europe, actually. But it's sort of hard to snag them down because Adam's got a bit of a career of his own. I guess that's the good reason about having the solid foundation of the 3-piece, because or even a duo.
Right.
The music's quite full still with less members.
Right.
Because there's a lot of electronics. Yeah.
We were trying to learn some German words, and broaden our language, dialect, or words, and
we were spending a lot of time in Switzerland at that time.
Switzerland, yeah. So we didn't learn a whole lot, but
usually the bad words come first.
Crazy. Exactly. So that was just one of the very few.
All right.
Yeah, it was really funny that song was actually written it was written in an afternoon before a gig we had in a place called Gustad, but it was in a place, a little place called the Jam Pub or something, and we wrote it that afternoon. We were like, let's write a song that is going to connect with the people here, and let's we want to get everyone crazy dancing, so Verrückter, that'll work. and then it was actually just written on acoustic, and then and then it sort of got it into the studio and did some production on it, and then we released it last year on our tour, and it was actually really quite successful.
Stemmed from our honeymoon,
The reason that we tour Europe.
Because on our honeymoon 5 years ago, we did a 5-week holiday and just went all over, and that just sparked our love of Europe, and just wanted to see more and really connect with people on a musical level as well. And my brother was living in Switzerland at the time.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So it was good to have family there.
Right.
Right. That kept drawing us back to the place, and then the more we went back there, the more we were like, we started playing shows, just small shows, and then
the music was resonating more.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, we found that.
Europe.
We found a lot of the influences from Europe were starting to come, like European music was starting to really influence it a lot.
Oh, okay.
So, and then when we released the album, we just thought, let's do something different. Let's not do Australia. Let's go release the album and let's just go tour Europe for 6 months. That's what we did.
Sweet.
Leave the day job, just go.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't like to generalise. We don't like to say Australian is this and Europe is that. But there definitely is. I guess especially with electronic music, I think it's more accepted, and people are more, tuned in, and
with this music.
With this kind of music anyway. But we like the crowd energy, the type of energy that you get from the Europe crowd.
I think too, it's a great way of communicating through different, without speaking the language.
Right.
Where music really, it can just touch people in a way that, you don't need language to speak,
Right.
So, I think that's what resonates with us a lot. Yeah.
Okay.